during my time as a CSC or cultural support team leader, I was the only female on the team, right? Brand new program. My job, my responsibility was to manage the women and kids on target. I was assigned to the direct action mission, so operating at night, going in and out as quick as I could, or as we could. The things that happened there, I don't want to say I'm not proud of, but there's a lot of moral injury there that I've taken home, and that's where I have my challenges. For a long time, I self-medicated, so alcohol, drugs, you name it, right? And so eventually I reached a super low point where I was like, I can't do this on my own anymore. I really need help. I have never talked to a therapist. I think I should do that. And I started doing that back in 2020. I think that's when I was first introduced to peyote, actually. And that forever changed the way I looked at medicine. The experience, the spiritual reconnection, I knew there was a lot more that I could learn and heal from. Through a licensed practitioner, I was introduced to ketamine. But it wasn't in a ritual setting or like ceremonial setting. It was very, go into an office, get your medicine, process with a therapist. And that's fine. And it has its place and purpose, but I wasn't breaking through. And I started using opiates. I started using opiates every day. And just experiencing the withdrawals, it was overtaking my regular day-to-day, and I knew I needed something more significant, more effective. Having prior psychedelic experiences with other medicines like psilocybin and peyote, it's the most intense medicine I've ever done. I kept feeling like I saw spirits, dark shadows, kind of like those sleep paralysis demons that were hovering over me, whispering. Without the other psychedelics, that you'll see visuals, but it's usually bright and colorful, and not this time. It was very dark. I begged in my mind for it to stop. The immediate time after, waking up and finally getting out of the bed, I was out of sorts. I was more introspective because it was so different from all the other medicines. But I will say, I have not even thought about doing an opiate since then. I couldn't care less about it. And so if I had to go through that experience to be in that kind of mindset, 100% worth it. I advocate for it because there's not one tool. There's not one medicine that works for everyone. It should be available for all veterans to at least try.